we talking to? Young gods, OGs and young gods.
I know you guys are probably asking yourselves, who gave this nigga the right to write a Bible? But if we all look past the lies and false teachers of the men that portray themselves to be the powers that be and seek the truth, our lives just as well as all that lives, lives are Bible. No matter what man-made religion we believe in, just being true to thy Lord within ourselves will bring us peace. It's gonna be alright, cause in hell, we can't win the war between good and evil without being truthful to the powers that be.
Hood, hierarchy, mob pad. Every single episode, man, we gonna give them a little background.
I know how I feel because I've been through that 1,000 times.
Lovely ghetto you, beautiful ghetto you, sweet ghetto
We made so much doing that. I started taking that money throwing the concerts.
It's your boy, Project Pata. Hood hierarchy, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, look, man, if it ain't in the hood, man, it ain't on here.
Hey, this your boy Mario Cannon, man. You rocking with Hood Hierarchy. You already know what's going down.
Team Pretty P stand up. It's a wrap. Tune in.
It's Deli Dale. And whenever I got time and I'm relaxing and I'm chilling, I don't give a damn if I'm laying in the bed with you. I'm checking out Hood Hierarchy. And it's just that simple, just that easy.
This is 7 Up, man, straight from Brooklyn. I want y'all to check my boy out, Uncle Beast, Hood Hierarchy. Get the dopest interviews, the dopest content, the dopest platform, straight from Chi-Town, man. You know what it is, man. We representing Uncle Beast, Hood Hierarchy. That's the highest of prestige. Get it? You already know. That's on game. You heard?
Well, what's happening? It's the one and only HD president, Mr. Bow Bow Bow. This is Hood Hierarchy checking in. I'm signing out. HD4, bow, bow, bow.
F&G shit. Shout out to big homie Tre Boogie. We sliding. Sliding in the rentals, trying to run a milli up. In the southeast, Tre Boogie been a plug. Rubber bands on the blues, hella panoramic views. If you get into it with the squad, you can never lose. It's on the flow like Yellow Rider. I got your vibe on the toes like nail polish. In the city, we get respected from everybody. You about to pull up on Tre Boogie, now let's chop it. If you talking about the game, let's chop it up. If you talking about the hustle, let's chop it up. If you talking about the grind, let's chop it up. Talking about some fly vibes, baby, let's chop it up. If you talking about the game, let's chop it up. If you talking about the hustle, let's chop it up. If you talking about the grind, let's chop it up. Talking about some fly vibes, baby, let's chop it up. Let's chop it up. Got it wet, it's not a cut. Ain't worried about what nobody else got, cause I got enough. Me and Tre Boogie locked in, he threw a lob, I dunk. Heard the beat and sauced it up, can't nobody go hard as us. If you talking about the game, let's chop it up. If you talking about the hustle, let's chop it up. If you talking about the grind, let's chop it up. Talking about some fly vibes, baby, let's chop it up. If you talking about the game, let's chop it up. If you talking about the hustle, let's chop it up. If you talking about the grind, let's chop it up. Talking about some fly vibes, baby, let's chop it up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? It's your big homie Tre Boogie. This is Hot Topic Tuesdays, you know? Yeah, every Tuesday, right? Every Tuesday, we're going to have hot topics. I'm going to have a panel with me, and we're just going to chop it up like Goodfellas about them topics. You know, before I bring them on, let me give a shout out to my man Shout Body and Us Before Me, the Thug Bible Movement, OGs and Young God podcast. I see you in here. I gotta say what's up to Uncle Beats, Hood Hierarchy Mobcast, him and Snap G. Gotta give y'all props. Gotta give y'all props, and everybody in Dago that's doing something. I gotta give you your props too. Keep going, keep doing it, and keep pushing. You dig? But hey, let's get into it. I'm gonna bring up the first guest that's on the panel.
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's happening with him, man? Hey, first and foremost, man, shout out to my guy, Tre Boogie, man. That's my nigga right there, man. And shout out, buddy, man. Appreciate all y'all niggas, man, for having me on the show. And shit, man, I go by the name of Young Pro, man, San Diego's finest. Out here, man, doing my thing and shit. And yeah, man, producer, rapper, promoter, cameraman, whatever, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to this music shit, this media shit, you know what I'm saying? That's what I do. I got my hands in a couple things going on behind the scenes, and we gotta go pushing, man. What's up with it? Glad to be here.
Yep. There it is. There it is. Let's bring up the next one.
What's happening? What's happening with it? Hey, Boss Man Hogg. You know, I'm here as I should, chopping it up with Tre Boogie. You know what I mean? Hey, man, we all the way in the building, you know. They know, if they don't know, Boss Man Hogg, you know what I'm saying? Hey, go get that album, Hoggy, just dropped. And it's on fire right now. We're shooting videos and bringing movies to the music. You know what I'm saying? So everybody tap in and go get that. And man, come on, let's chop it up and see what we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Come on, let's run it.
There it is. There it is. Hey, you know, it's supposed to be three of y'all tonight, but you know, technical difficulties and difficulties happen and life happens. So it's us, and we're gonna chop it up, and it kind of worked out because you know y'all both artists. Amongst everything else you do, y'all artists, right?
Yeah.
Y'all spend your hard-earned money in those studios, you know, getting it mixed, mastered, whatever you got to do to make it happen.
Yeah.
I deal with artists too, you know what I mean? So, and I try to be on their helmet about their music and their production and stuff. But I'm gonna start with you, Boss Man.
All right.
You know, first topic is, should artists still be leasing beats?
I'm not. I wouldn't. I mean, I do what you got to do, depending on your situation, right? Everybody's situation is different. So, but me personally, I'm not. That's why I start making beats. You know what I'm saying? So I can. I start making beats because I couldn't find beats, or I couldn't get beats that I wanted. So I started learning how to make beats myself. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the homie Slick Rick and Dave Moss and you know what I mean, Steve Vicious. Them guys lacing me up and really showing me how to make some good music. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So like, but back to the question, like, if you don't gotta lease beats, don't lease beats. Get your own, get your own original beats. But I mean, if you're just an artist, at the same time, when you get your points, if you're not producing, you're just gonna get artist points and publishing anyway. So it's all preference to me, I guess. You know what I mean?
That's right. That's right. I'm gonna say though, do they get publishing off that? Are they even able to put it out there if it's just leased?
Yeah, because if they're leasing it, the producer, I believe, is gonna get the they points and all that. It's like a leasing a car. So whatever arrangement they have with the artist, so situations get tricky and can vary and can go different ways. So that's why paperwork is important. You know what I mean?
Right.
But when you lease them beats, though, the person still owns the beats unless they sold you the rights to the beat. You're leasing it. So, that don't mean you own it. You're leasing it. So they can probably lease that beat. I mean, if you're leasing it exclusively, or if you can lease the beat and 5 other people can lease it, depending on how the producer got it set up. The producer, that's why producers eat. The producer gonna eat. The producer gonna eat.
Regardless. What do you guys say on that, Young Pro?
All right, so you know what I'm saying? My stance on this has changed over the years, and I'm gonna tell you why, man. Hey, shout out to my boy Peasy, man, tapping in from Houston. He out here tapping in, checking this, man. So shout out to my boy. But now back to the topic. Check it out, right? So my stance on this particular topic has changed over the years, for one, because I started off making my own beats. You know what I'm saying? There was a point in time when I first started getting into rapping into the industry and shit, and it was kind of frowned upon You know what I'm saying? Niggas wouldn't take you serious if you rapping on the same beats they hear on the radio and shit like that. So, me personally, I started off making my own beats and, creating and finding my own sound. Now, would I suggest, today's modern rapper that's just getting into the game to do that? I wouldn't, because it took me a bunch of years to learn my craft and perfect it and, make beats and get the sound that I want. Nowadays, man, I see, because I worked at a gang of recording studios, man, all over the country. And these young niggas now, man, what they do, they come to the studio, book like maybe an hour or two, you feel me, for the studio session.
Yep.
I pull up the session, I'm like, what we working on? They be like, man, go to YouTube. I'm like, all right. We go to YouTube, hey, type in Mozzie type beat. You feel me?
Yep.
Or type in Young Dolph type beat, whatever, right? Boom, we go straight to YouTube. I copy the link, I pull the beat straight off of YouTube. We download it, and niggas go in the studio and record off of that shit. They take it and they put it out, right? Now,
Right.
the problem with that is, there's no paperwork on any of this shit, right? So you try to monetize it, you try to put it on iTunes, Spotify, all of this type of shit is gonna get tricky because say that's a beast that's on YouTube. The chances are, man, there's already probably maybe 5 to 10 of the artists that have already rapped on this beat, especially if it's a really good beat. Man, you got
Yep.
5 or 10 artists that have already taken this beat and rapped on it and put it out on whatever platform they choose to distribute it on. So it gets tricky because some of these streaming platforms, they start sending money to the wrong people, and this has happened to me before where it's like, okay, a beat that I made myself, it gets flagged and Empire, shout out to Empire Distribution, Empire will start collecting royalties for my beat and sending it to somebody else talking about, oh, this beat is being used and it's da 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 da. So I'd have to go back and get my paperwork and show him like, hey, nah, this is my work. This is my beat.
Right.
It's an original piece of work. All that money needs to come to me. There's also been times where I've had artists that have taken beats off the internet and all of a sudden I'm like, damn, this song is doing hot. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm checking my royalties on it. I'm like, dang, this song got about 500,000 views come in. I go and look at the song. The song ain't did nothing. So I'm like, where is these numbers coming from? I go back and sure enough, it's the beat. You know what I'm saying? So this content ID system has changed the game when it comes to who's getting paid for what in this digital era of the music and streaming. You know what I mean? So, but also, man, I seen artists too who they need that particular sound and they ain't got an in-house producer. You know what I mean? So they go to YouTube, they find it, and it works for them. So pretty much I say all that to say this: you got to do what's best for you. Me personally, I would suggest any serious artist that's really trying to have longevity in this game, man, you need to get an in-house producer. You need to get a guy that understands what you trying to do, that understands your vision. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And you and him sit down and y'all handcraft, hand cook your sound that you're going for. Because let's say that you do find a YouTube beat and you'll blow up off of it, right? What if you got to run it back? So you made a platinum record, but you don't own
Yep.
no rights to it. So now all of a sudden the producer is in a position of leverage to where you could have bought a lease for me for this record for like maybe $200, maybe five
Right.
hundred dollars. Nigga, this shit's platinum now. Nigga, I need $500,000. You
Right.
know, you know what I'm saying? You just lost all your bargaining power. So I mean, if you're gonna be serious about this game and about the music, you need to understand the business side of it because unfortunately, it's so many people with their hands in the pot getting paid off of rap music. The artist is the last person to really get paid.
Yeah. That's real. That's
Yeah.
real. And you're right about that. You leasing that beat, you don't know how many other people have it. And if you get it off YouTube, that beat is registered. It's registered somewhere. You know what I mean? So it's going to get flagged. It's going to get flagged. I try to tell mine, they young artists, and that's what they were doing, but they're trying to monetize off it too. So I had to school them on buying, exclusive right beats. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And just working with a producer, and y'all create that sound you want. Get them hours in the studio and create the beat with them. You know what I'm saying? So now you executive producing too. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You got to know how to get it.
Yeah, and you and that producer is building your foundation, man. You know what I'm saying? Like if you look at YG, man. You know what I'm saying? He had to get with Mustard. Look at Drake, who was with 40. You know what I'm saying? Look at any big producer rapper dude that's had longevity, Future and Metro Boomin. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, shit, Future wouldn't be Future without Metro Boom. You know what I'm saying? And Metro
Hmm.
Boom wouldn't be Metro Boom without Future. It's a symbiotic relationship. Y'all need each other, man. You know?
Yep. Hand to
Right,
hand.
right, most definitely. You gotta have that good connection. The
Right.
frequencies gotta line up and work. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have
Exactly.
that. You gotta have that good connection with the person you're working with. Vibration. You know what I mean? All the music
Exactly.
is vibration. So when the vibrations work, it lines up and
Hmm.
boom. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I mean, but
Yep.
each his own. Like I said, everybody's different. So a lot of things is perspective and opinion. You know what I mean? So everybody different,
You
man. It
know,
all depends on, you never know what can, hey, they may take that least beat and blow up with it. You know what I'm saying? I
It
mean,
happens. It
yeah,
happens.
it happens. So, like that, I say that's why I say ain't no right or wrong. It's just preference because, it's just about how you feel about it at the end of the day.
Hmm.
Whatever
that's right.
works for you. Whatever works for
Right.
you. But as far as business wise, that's a different story. But like I said, as long as you get your artist points and as long as you get paid for your job, the work you put in, and you'll just do it, that's all that matters. At the end of
That's
the
it.
day, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
it. I let
Like,
them know, man. Each song, each thing is 100 points. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And the more you could get your hands on and wear hats, the more points you get on it. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you
yeah,
independent, you got more leeway because, what I'm saying, 9 times out of 10, it's your beat. You ain't paying the producer 20 points or whatever you're going to pay them, 10, 20, 30, whatever folks pay it. But
Hmm.
you just got to, like anything, if this what you believe in and this what you want to do, invest in yourself.
Right.
yep.
Invest in yourself and do it the right way. Where you come in with some Mickey Mouse stuff, people ain't going to take you as serious as they will with some clean production. Like, okay, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah. And
Hey,
as they
yeah,
should
most
though, man.
definitely,
Because I
most
feel like
definitely.
a lot of people, man, they see the rap shit, they see the fun side of it. You know what I'm saying? They see the jewelry and the hoes and the cars and the clothes, and they like, shit, I want to do that too.
Mm.
This nigga can't outdo me better than I can do me, you know what I'm saying, with the rapper. So let me go ahead and try it. And quickly people find out that it's a lot more to this rap shit than just, oh, getting in the studio and rapping. Nah, it's a whole lot. I feel like making the music is the easiest part. Honestly, that's the fun part. I feel like it's a lot of reason artists don't blow up because shit, they ain't got no problem going to the studio every night for 6, 7 hours. You know what I'm saying? But what about investing in the budget to push that record after it drops? What about a budget for putting the visuals together? What about a budget for actually paying your graphic designers, paying your producers? You know what I'm saying? Getting
Hey,
your
see,
marketing.
but you exactly right. But see, you gotta always remember that every artist ain't a business owner or don't got the boss mentality or the mind frame to run a label, right? So that's
So
why that's why labels, you got record labels with which if the artist is talented, they just be the art. You just be the artist. Don't worry about nothing else. You focus
mhm,
on creating your music. We got a department that's gonna take care of the promotions. We got a
Yep.
mhm,
budget for you. We got all this. We got the whole system for you because
mhm,
everyone has to play a position on the team. Everyone's not good at everything. You know what I'm saying? So a
sure.
lot of times they don't know. They don't know what they're doing. They don't. You have to learn these things. You don't know. They're just used to being an artist. So
Right.
the other side of it is a foreign language. They were
Right.
just good at
Hmm.
going to the studio, writing music, and getting high and creating. They're
Mhm,
creators, you know what I mean. But
mhm,
then you got somebody on the other side. Okay, you got this Suge Knight, who's a businessman, thinking business and mafia and hustling. So he got the other side
mhm,
of it down. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Jimmy
mhm,
Iovine's and all them. They thinking that they're the business owners, record label owners, whatever. So
mhm,
then you got the A&Rs. You got people who just are good at different things, right? So
Hmm.
you're not gonna put the quarterback at linebacker. He gonna
yeah.
get smashed, ran past all the time. Why would you
Right.
put
Right.
him there? Don't put the
Right.
receiver on the offensive line.
You
Mhm,
know.
Quarterback's gonna get sacked. He's not built
mhm,
for that.
Right.
mhm,
You know what I'm
mhm.
saying?
But also
That's
another
real.
part of that too though is it's a lot of tricky shit with this rap stuff because honestly, man, by us not knowing the back end, the back office administrative work, that puts us at a disadvantage because now you got people that are like, all right, cool. He don't know what he's doing on the paper, so let me go ahead and add a couple points right here, or maybe we switch some paperwork here. Next thing you know, you got the artist, man. He's too busy being an artist. And he like, damn, this is a platinum record. Where my money at? Oh, nigga, well, this went to your marketing budget.
Yep.
This went to your publishing. This went to your tour manager. This went to
Mhm.
your graphic
Right.
designer. This went, you know what I'm
Your
saying? So
car, your
Oh no,
house.
hey, look, hey, I'm
all
not
that.
saying they're not supposed to know that. I'm just saying they don't
Yeah.
know that. They not
Oh yeah,
you,
yeah,
you know you're supposed to know your business. Look, you're supposed to know your business part as what you're supposed to get, right? Know what you're.
hmm
That's why I say know what you're supposed to get. You know, as an artist, you deserve this much. You wrote this much of it, you deserve this much. Know your
hmm
business, right?
right.
Know your business for sure. But I'm
hmm
saying that the reason that things happen because a lot of people don't know it and they're not built for it. Their
True.
mind is not. I mean, that's what happens to so many people. And then
Right.
when it happens to them, they can't bounce back, or only a certain few know how to bounce back and get it right and run their own business. A lot of them
Right.
just you see that they're like one hit wonders, or they couldn't get back on because they didn't know how to run a program. They didn't know what to
Right.
do to get back up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Yep. That's true.
they didn't know how to do. I'm not saying that I'm not saying that it's okay. Not hell, not ain't okay. You supposed to learn that, but everybody
Yeah.
don't got
Yeah.
it in them. I'm saying everyone don't
That's
got it in
true.
them, and sometimes people be like, "Fuck it, I just lost
hmm
that," and then they get it how they get it
hmm
how they get it because
Mhm.
they don't have it in them to adapt to it and make it happen. You know what I
Yep.
mean? But
Yep.
I'm saying they're
Yep.
not built for that. Maybe that ain't in they calling. I don't know. I just
No. No, you're right though.
Yeah.
You're right though. I don't work with a lot of artists, man, and niggas just want to rap, man. You know what I mean? I
yeah.
just want to rap, man. I don't really care about all that other shit. Nigga, it sounds good. Just put it out. You know what I mean?
Hey.
Niggas, these young niggas nowadays, they go in the studio, record a song, they dropping that shit as soon as they get home from the studio.
Right.
You know what I
Man,
mean?
Right.
They ain't even getting the final mix. They ain't getting the master, nothing. They taking that shit and they dropping it and they putting it out because, especially the way that social media is, man, like the lifespan of a song nowadays is extremely short. You know what I'm saying? The attention span of the audience is extremely short. So these new artists is like, man, I just need to keep dropping, 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 dropping. And a lot of that back end clerical work, man, is boring. It don't get done, man. The fans don't care about that shit. Where's the product at? You know what I'm saying?
right.
Where's the new batch of
Mm.
Blue Magic at? I've been waiting on it. Where's that? So, man, I agree with you saying, bro.
A world full of ADD, a world full
Yep.
of ADD cases.
For
That's how
real.
it is now. That's
Hell
how it
yeah.
is now.
And
For
look,
real.
and then the cold thing is like rushing to get where? Rushing to do, I mean, like rushing to chase. What's the chase? But then so it's like when one person run, two people run, then the whole crowd is running, right? You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Everybody got up and
Yeah.
ran. That's how
Yeah.
life is. Like
Yeah.
you see people go. So the trend is I'm dropping three albums, three albums, every 2 months. Like 3 albums every 2 months. Hell yeah, I'm tearing it. And then one person copy, next person copy, then they all copying it instead of
Yep.
trying to figure out your own lane, your own what works for you, your own. You know what I mean? But when
hmm
everybody doing it, now you got the masses moving in a certain direction. So you got to try to you got to be a wolf sometime, right? You can't just be a
hmm
sheep. If all the wolves is going this way, you got to go with the
hmm
wolf to eat. You know what I'm
hmm
saying? So you got to
hmm
try to blend in, and then I guess you got to become a head wolf and change the narrative, right? And change the dynamic of people to follow your suit. And then now, when they get hot to say, "Nigga, I'm only dropping I'm only dropping a single a month. I'm going one
hmm
single 1 month, pushing it for the whole month." Not everyone's doing that now because it's hot and you're making money off that because your numbers is going
hmm
up and your energy's focusing on one thing. And now everybody doing that. So it's just about
hmm
people getting together and changing the narrative, making
hmm
it hot, making the narrative hot, whatever it is, making it hot.
Mm.
hmm
That's real.
hmm
I gotta say, big up to Shout Body. I see you. Big up to
So, body,
Nine
what a
Kill.
9 kill too. I see 9 kill up in
My
there. I see
man
him. That's
Nine
right.
Kill.
What's up, boy? Popped up at the
Hey,
video shoot. You know what I
yep.
mean? Everybody be
hmm
saying, and like he was outside, boy. He was outside. So what they talking about? I don't know what they talking about when they say what they talking about because they ain't talking about it. I seen him there. He
Ah,
was right there, and it's proof too.
man,
Nine
big up
kill,
to him. Make sure
my
y'all
partner.
following him.
Man,
You
follow
gotta
Line
sponsor
Kill.
him.
Go. Shout body here, Line Kill be pushing. He be pushing. See, I like look to hop up. Look, Line Kill, my partner, man. And he be pushing, and he doesn't push biasly. He pushes as a Dago unit. He
That's
push
it.
hmm
all nationalities. Whoever got it, he pushing. He repping the whole town.
And
hmm
that's why what you just said right there, that's exactly why, Boogie's Flavor told him a while ago, I'm a sponsor you. You did. So I'm his sponsor. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
So
come on.
I believe in him. I believe in him. You
Hey,
know, and I support him.
I told him the same thing. You got my studio whenever you want. If you want to use the podcast, whatever, the door's just open for you. I told him the same thing because I like what he's pushing for. I like what he's going for. You know what I'm saying? So I stand on what I feel is right in my heart, and I'm gonna stand on it. That way, I can go
There it
down
is.
fighting. I can go down fighting all the way without no kind of bad conscience or nothing. I can go all the way. So when you fighting for what's right, ain't no limit to it. Just go all the way till you win.
There it is. There it is. Look, you brought it up earlier, kind of. We're gonna move to the next subject, but that's all facts. That's all facts.
For sure, for sure.
Still know how I feel about them.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah.
I said,
So
yeah.
we're gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna go to the next topic, and I'm gonna start with you, young pro. You know, we was talking about, you know, the leasing the beats and the knowledge and the wisdom, you know, artists should have and at least try to get for themselves, you know. But I was watching something with Snoop. I think he was talking to Rob Stone, and he was talking about how basically he gotta leave his hometown to blow up, because your hometown ain't gonna appreciate you like that until you blow up somewhere else. And then you come back. When you come back to your hometown, they're gonna welcome you more and support you more. So I was just wondering, you know, it just made me think, like, why is it easier to get support outside of your town than in?
Well, I'll put it like this, man. And you know, Boogie, we talked about this on and off camera, on the phone, all kinds of stuff. But man, for me personally, man, I'm a dago nigga for sure, homie. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I travel, man. You know what I'm saying? I take flights. I'm in different cities. I'm in different states. I'm doing different things. And so when I go to different ecosystems and I see how they moving and what they doing, I'm like, all right, cool. I see things that's going on in LA. I see things that's going on in Houston. I see things that's going on in Vegas, and I'm like, damn, okay, the town ain't got nothing like this. You know what I'm saying? The town ain't got nothing like this. So maybe I can borrow a little bit of what's working in other cities and take that and apply it to our city and see what works. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, man, I mean, it's like supply and demand. You know what I mean? If people used to seeing you all the time, it's like shit. It's not special when you pop out. It's like, damn, okay, shit. I see Young Pro like every weekend for the past 6 months. You know what I mean? Like I
Right.
catch him next time, or you know what I'm saying? Shit, that nigga always out here. It's not. It don't hit the same. You feel me? So
Mm-hmm.
a nigga need to go to these other cities and get that type of love, especially when you go to these other cities because you foreign and you're not from their environment. The politics and the hatred and all the shit that goes on from being a local artist don't really apply to you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a San Diego nigga can come to Houston and get love because it's like shit. I ain't got nothing to do with these politics out here. The only thing you can judge me on from being in your city is just based off how I carry myself and the quality of my music. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It don't really matter where I'm from, my neighborhood, who my peoples is, none of that shit. When I go back to the town, it's a little bit different. It's like, oh, okay, he fuck with these niggas, or he from that side of town, or X, Y, Z, A, B, C. You know what I mean? And a lot of times too, people they need something to root for. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, damn, I see this nigga out of state doing it, and he getting all this love out here. Damn, maybe I need to go back and check on his music. Maybe that last project that he did drop was kind of hard. Let me go back and look at it because I mean, I hate to say it, but it's a crowd mentality, man. Like Hogg was saying, man. You know what I'm saying? One person starts running, the next person starts running. All of a sudden, shit, it's a gang of people running, man. You know what I mean? And nobody even knows why they running. They just seen 10 people running, so now they going with it. You know what I mean? It's called social proof. You know what I mean? And one of the best things about getting social proof when you're an artist that travels is, hey, man, I get love in Vegas. I get love in LA. I get love in Houston. They love me around the world. What's y'all problem? Why y'all don't fuck with me? You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
it make a nigga have to really consider, like, you know what? Hey, I see what this nigga's doing out of town, out of state. Let me get
Mm-hmm.
behind, let me support it because, hey, I can't reach out and touch this nigga like that. And then when you do go back home, it's like, oh, okay. I've been watching this nigga for the past 6 months. I done seen him over here in Atlanta. I done seen him in New York. Oh, he finally back home. I'm popping out. I gotta fuck with him.
That's
You know what I'm
real.
saying? Because the supply and the demand is there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not easily accessible like that. You know what I'm saying? So I would stress all of my Dago artists, man. Man, start catching these flights, my niggas. Step out of your comfort zone. It's easy to be home. You feel me? A lot of niggas be talking this Dago push and shit, and I love it. Dago push. I love that shit. You feel me? But how you gonna Dago push and Dago, my nigga? You feel me? You need to hop on the plane, my nigga. You need to hop on that road, and you need to really push this Dago shit because honestly, man, once you leave the Southwest United States, a lot of people don't even know where San Diego is, my nigga. I'm just keeping it G with you. I talk to these people. When I'm talking to niggas from New Orleans, I'm talking to niggas from Houston or Dallas. A lot of niggas is like, "Oh, you from Cali?" I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "You from LA?" Nah, I ain't from LA.
L.A.
Oh, yeah, that's all they know. Oh, you from LA or you the LA or the Bay? When I say, "Nah, nigga, I'm from Southeast San Diego," they're like, "Where's that?" That's by San Francisco. Nah, the opposite direction. We the first city once you cross the border, my nigga. So I feel like me getting on the road and being the first San Diego rapper that a lot of these communities are being introduced to, I'm setting the bar. You feel me? I'm the ambassador for my city right now. You know what I'm saying? So we need more ambassadors for the city. It's a couple niggas I know from the town that is taking these trips, that is, getting on the road. Maybe it'd be going to LA or the Bay or a couple other places, but when you start going out of town to these different spots and they start embracing you, it increases your value in your stock in your hometown.
That's right. That's right. Indian K, I see you. Nine Kill said that's why I push Dago to the outside world and travel to other cities to network with natives and artists from different cities. Yes, sir. Nine Kill.
He gets it.
Yes,
Bro
sir.
gets it. That's real shit right there. Bro get it. You know what I'm
Most
saying?
definitely, most
You gotta get out
definitely,
your
yeah,
comfort zone.
yeah, yeah.
What say
Hey, man,
you?
for real, most definitely, man. You got, but yeah, you gotta do that. You gotta have a plan, though. You gotta have a plan. You know what I'm saying?
True.
You gotta have a plan, and to know what you're trying to do, and where you want to go. You know what I mean? You gotta have a destination that when you want to go to. You know what I'm saying? In order to get there, so you gotta know where you want to go. And I think that, like, people gotta realize, Dago is it's a tourist city as far for the higher ups. They don't, it's not the same as being down south and stuff. So we are oppressed as a music culture in San Diego. We're oppressed as a music culture in Dago, and I'm saying that because it's not. I don't. People think it's us, right? And it's not us. It's people that's higher than us that don't want it here. Once we recognize that, then we'll come together and be stronger because we'll stop fighting amongst each other, pointing the blame at each other, right? Um, I say that to say, look at everything that happens. Events always get shut down. The police is smashing everything. Um, people that they made people scared to have a good time and party and enjoy. So music is having a good time, partying, concert, shows,
Right.
turning up. You know what I mean? So what happens when you want to throw a show or a concert? You're like, oh, hope the police don't shut it down. Hope the police
Mm-hmm.
don't. Now you're on edge. You're not living. A lot of other places. That it's different. They get to turn it. They have a good time. Police may come for show, but they like fuck the police. They ain't tripping. Like, the police better leave them alone. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Let them
Right.
do what they doing. You know what I'm saying? I know you see that energy when I go other places. It's like they don't give a fuck about the police. On this motherfucker, they
Right.
turn it all the way up in their
Right.
neighborhood. They block on their streets, whatever. They like fuck that.
Mm-hmm.
And out here, we like shit. We jumping in every car to move. Police trying to smash, come shutting it down. And
Yeah.
that's what I think personally is going on. That's my opinion. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying of
Mm-hmm.
what's happening in Dago because I mean I see when things try to get going, people be scared. I mean, just pay
Yes.
attention to what's literally is going on. People be scared. They always think something bad will happen, or like I said, the police gonna shut it down, and that's their job though as far as
Mm-hmm.
to keep the city how they want it to be a tourist city. That's why the price is just high, right? So it
Mm-hmm.
gets deeper into all that stuff. They want to, they don't want no middle class no more. They want either you rich or you poor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You brought up a good point. Let's talk about it, right?
Yeah,
So San Diego's black community. If you from Dago, then you know that there is a black San Diego culture, and it's very rich and it's very historical, and there's been a lot of good things that have come out the city. If you're not from the town, you don't know shit about Southeast Dago, East Dago, Skyline, Lincoln, or whatever. You feel me? You don't know
right,
nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
people think Dago is all Legoland and SeaWorld. You know what I'm saying? And that's the
So
impression that the people that's running the city, they want to keep that. You know what I'm saying? They want to keep that going at all costs. You know what I'm saying? Because they make money off the tourism. So they can't have a bunch of niggas downtown turning up and fucking fighting and all that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right,
Case in point, I threw a best artist showcase. It was San Diego's finest. You know what I'm saying? And I threw a show downtown at Vibes nightclub. Brought the whole city out, my nigga. It was lit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Vibes was packed. You know what I mean? I had every hood up in there. Niggas was getting along. Wasn't no problems all the way up to the end. You feel me? We made it to like maybe like 1:30, bro. It was like we made it to like maybe like 1:30, honestly. And then some females ended up spilling some bottles on another female, and that shit just turned into pandemonium, bro. I'm talking about the whole nightclub. It was fighting bottles. It turned pandemonium. And so after that, even though that wasn't my fault as a promoter, I can't stop the hoes from fighting. You know what I'm saying? That ain't my bad. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't
right,
even the
right.
niggas. It was the females doing it. You know what I'm saying? But because of
Mm-hmm.
that, when I went back to go and throw another event, even though my event was packed out, they made money. We had a good show. The club owners was like, we can't have you come back. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he don't play that. He don't play that mess. And after that happened, he started treating me different. And I'm like, man, I'm only here once a month. I don't have nothing to do with the other shows, man.
Right,
bro,
right.
bro, man, you know what I'm
I've
saying?
been here doing these shows. Y'all keep
You
letting everybody.
know,
That's how I was like, what I gotta get punished for? You know what I mean? But yeah,
Right,
hey,
right.
and you remember that, but when that shit happened, bro,
yeah,
it was
yeah.
it was a whole thing. And see, this is the thing, bro. It's like, okay, I go to other cities and I throw shows, money. I throw shows in Houston. I throw shows in Vegas, and nigga, I go to Dago. This is what happens now. I'm blackball. You feel me? They don't want me back over there, and it's like,
That,
damn, nigga.
that's what I'm
You know what I'm
saying.
saying?
Hey,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I'm saying. Now I hear you, Nine Kill. Not. Hey, you're right. I'm gonna check it out. Nah, that's exactly what I'm saying, man. It's like, but people ain't looking at that part of it, and then we end up turning. Look, it's like they smart. Now we turn on each other like, oh, cause this and this and that. It's because of this. It's because of you did that. It's because and now they didn't trip. They didn't. We fall into the trap. Fell into the
Hmm.
trap, right? So look, if we did like so, all right. Think about this. If all they want you to do is spend some money and do things the proper way. Get the proper permits, get the proper security, run the show the proper way, and then it should. They don't want underground shit. They're like down south. They got underground shit that ain't supposed to be open and after
Mm-hmm.
hours and all. You know what I mean? And stuff. LA like secret little. They don't want that stuff going on here. For one, they want to tax you. They want the money. Pay them their money. You got to pay the gangsters their money. They gonna tax you. So pay for the permits. Pay for the security. They want. You know what's money gonna make the world go round, man. You know what I mean?
Oh, for
So.
sure, for sure.
You just set it all up the proper way and do it and pay their money, but they don't want it like other places. They don't want it like that. So they gonna make it hard. That's what I
Hmm.
think the issue is, you know what I'm saying? Because
Hmm. Hmm.
I think Dago wants to work together and come up and do it big. I think we want to do that. I think we want
And
to do
we
that.
do. We do.
And right now, we're doing it, and it's just about somebody got to take the lead and show how it's supposed to be with no hate. Somebody got to
Hmm.
really take the lead and do it all for everybody, right? It can't
Hmm.
be no one taking the lead and then have some sneaky agendas and all. Ain't no hidden agendas, ain't nothing. Everybody can
Hmm.
eat, everybody can win. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
Hmm.
And like I say, one person can't stop another person's blessing. If it's already written for you to happen, it's gonna happen. You put in the
Right.
work and do it, it's gonna happen. So, why
Hmm.
not share your plugs? Why not show love? Why not? Why not? The motherfuckers that don't do it are the people that's insecure and scared that
Hmm.
somebody's gonna overshadow them. You know what I'm
That's the
saying?
problem right there. Is like niggas be in
Yep.
competition instead of
Yeah,
building the team, man. You know what I mean? And we got to start building our platforms, right? Because
man.
we don't run downtown, we don't run vibes, we don't run a lot of these spots that's going on fourth and B, fifth, whatever. We're not in control over there. So we need to create our own platforms. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta hold our people accountable too. Like, look, hey, I'm gonna get this spot over here. We're gonna throw this show. We're gonna book these artists. But look, my nigga. Tell your people, bro. Don't come in here tripping and shit. Cause I'm gonna tell my people to not come in here tripping and shit. And I'm only gonna book artists that is of that mature mindset that really see, okay, yeah, it's shit that can be done out here, but hey man, look, don't be coming in here tripping, fucking it up because it's not about you just fucking to show up your little personal beef. You gonna make it to a point
Yeah,
where
you.
the police is gonna come and shut this down every single time. You hurting all of us. The culture is already like barely alive in Dago when it comes to black people. You feel me? Because let's be honest, man, like we outnumbered. You know what I'm saying? Like we outnumbered by
Yeah,
shit a huge vast majority. You know what I'm saying? So we
man.
got to start.
We gotta. we gotta just pick out the bad fruit. You know what I'm saying? I see it like this. Like if we all on one page, right? And we all for the win, the positive, the push, the dago, everybody come together, dago, right? And the ones that's not like that are the sneaky ones, then we gotta do something about them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta do something.
I feel like the OGs is the ones that could actually facilitate that move, man. One thing that I always wanted to
No,
see,
it's
and
simple. Look, just don't fuck with them no more. Kick them out. Don't invite them nothing. Get on their ass. Fuck it.
yeah,
Sometimes you gotta, you know what I mean. Sometimes you gotta get on their ass. Fuck it. Look, this motherfucker right here.
DP them niggas, man. Yeah.
It's just him right here. He's on this shit. Well, we're not on that, and we pushing like this, or I'm pushing like this. So, and then we gonna just deal with it like that because. The motherfuckers, just get the bad apples out, man. Get them fuck up. It's more people that want to win than the wicked motherfuckers. Because the wicked motherfuckers impose fear on people. See, fear is powerful. So you got to know people when people fear things or somebody or a situation. Fear make 5 or 6 people don't move and freeze up. But you're gonna have 1 or 2 gangsters in a circle that's gonna bust a move, right? But the 10 people, 10 people out of the 12 were scared. And they froze up off of one person, right? That's how powerful fear is. So now when we fearful or scared of somebody or somebody negative, hating, doing some old bullshit, then they're affecting more than one person because everybody ain't gonna speak up for themselves. You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you what. No, not to cut you off. Not to cut you off, bro.
Yeah, go ahead.
So case in point, right? When that shit had happened at the show that I threw, motherfuckers was hitting me like, see, this why I don't come out. I'm like, damn, nigga, you like all you seen was the bad. What about the whole 5-6 hours of niggas getting along and having a good time and partying and drinking and all the dope performances? The only thing the niggas is gonna talk about that night is, oh, niggas is fighting in here. See, this why I don't go out. See, nah, I'm gonna skip the next one. You know what I mean? So yeah, you're right, bro. That component of fear is very real, man, and it does stop people from moving and freezing them up.
Yeah, it's strong. But see, once people recognize that and understand it, they can change. And what you have to know to change, then have understanding of something. See, like, or you could know something like, Mama say, don't touch that fire, it's hot, right? Don't touch it. You know it's hot. She says it's gonna burn you, it's hot, but you don't understand it till you get burnt. Like, you don't understand that motherfucker really to the burn on you, and now you got a 3rd degree in your hand or something. Now you understand. You understand differently now. You know what I'm saying? Like, so people can know something, they don't understand it though. So sometimes we got to break it down to them to get them to understand. Or we got to show them the way to do it. So we got to show them. We got to come together and show them, and just but show as much as you can show. Because, like I say, it ain't our time. It's God time, the Creator's time, whatever you call it. You know what I mean? It's not. You can run around and do a million things in one day and still go nowhere. Trying to, right? Because the doors may not open up for you. You may not be. You putting in the work. You're overworking. You're doing it because you're not working with who you're supposed to be working with. That then be the secrets like that, right? You're not working, and I'm talking about the Creator. So you're not working with the person you're supposed to be working with, then your job gonna be real hard, and it's gonna be all So that's the secret.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. One thing I always wanted to see from the town, man, is I just want all the OGs, bro, from every city to collab on a song, man. I want to see Mitch with Jo, with Damu, and a bunch of niggas, man. All the hitters, you know what I'm talking about. I want to see that, bro, because I feel like if the younger generation see that and be like, damn, man, these are the niggas I idolize and look up to, and if they could come together and shit, you know what, maybe it's a new day, bro. For me, maybe it's time to put the
I don't know about that out here though, because
I mean, if LA can do it, why not?
Help me out. Help me out, 9Kill, in the comments. He did, they had the round table trying to get all the OGs together. What messes things up like that is the youngsters.
Well, let's start off with this. Who was all with it? Let's start off with who was with it at first. Which dude said yes? Who said yes? Let's start off right there. We got to start off with who said yes and who said no.
Right.
So, that's the question. We got to. I don't know who was all about that. Whatever happened or not, but I don't know who all said yes. I don't know who all said yo. But that's what we got to start off at, because then the ones that said no, The ones who said no, maybe they not there in a spirit yet,
mentally.
uh,
Yeah.
mentally, or just are over past beast or whatever happened. They not there yet. Maybe they not. They like at a point in their life where they still got bitterness, or they mad about it. They ain't let it go. They not letting it go. So that's their personal. That's them, right? So you got to keep
Mm-hmm.
moving forward. If they not with it, whoever's not with it, just keep moving forward. You know what I mean? Because you
Yeah.
can't let one person, two people, three people, whoever it is, nobody stop the movement. Nobody
Yeah.
Right.
stop the show. If they not with it, they not going. Fuck it. You keep going and keep smashing. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? If they not with it, why would you stop? Because one motherfucker said I ain't with it. Fuck that. You're
Right.
not with it. We're with it. We're
Good.
gonna do
Right.
it. We're gonna keep going.
Right.
And
And
to me,
I
to
Right.
me, it's simple.
I
Mm-hmm.
could see,
I agree,
that would
man.
be nice. I'm an old head, so that would be nice to see. You know what I mean? Finally, because within, me being in the military and stuff and being gone for 12 years and coming back, it was like, dang, it's still the same out here. It's still like when I was with Vicious B Posse and them. You know what I mean? It's still the same out here. And why? We have too much talent. Everybody else want to come here for our hip hop scene and rap scene and underground scene to make their money to bounce.
That's why,
Mm-hmm.
Trey.
We
But
we
look,
should be doing it. Yeah.
I'm telling you, look.
And big up
Because,
Arkeys. I see you, Arkeys. And
I
9K, we see you.
Yeah, you're right. I hear you, Kill, for sure. Hey, but I'm saying that to say they come here and do what? They come and get their money, right?
And gone.
Because look, it's business. They run it. Their business. They pay me my money. I'm doing a business. I'm an artist. I'm gonna come get this money, and I'm gonna be gone, right? Because it's a
Mm-hmm.
tourist city, so they love a act can come down here and do it, right? Let
Mm-hmm.
acts come down here and do. We don't have any Interscope, Universal, no buildings downtown. LA got them buildings. Guess why? It's for that. So when you try to sell malt liquor in La Jolla, you may have a few stores that have malt liquor, Old English in there because that marketing and that product don't go together.
Right.
See what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So they don't want the music product, which is artists or rappers, the product to be down here like that. They
Mm-hmm.
don't want that. Now, but
Hey.
here's where it changed. Though. Look, let me take you right here. Right, a
Mm-hmm.
lot of them people for a long time is getting old and losing position and things are changing, right? So
Mm-hmm.
their kids like hip hop or the younger people coming up like hip hop who are in different positions, right? So that means doors start to open up because you got a different higher ups who are working it. You know what I'm saying? Different higher ups with a different mentality. They might start letting
Yeah.
people come do different things now because their
Mm-hmm.
dad who ran the company is no longer running it, and now the daughter's running the company. And she was like, "I like hip hop, Dad.
Mm-hmm.
You hated it, and I love it. I'm gonna pass change his law." So things like that happen behind closed doors, and things
Right.
start changing, bro. So
Yeah.
I think things are changing because these old people that was like that ain't here forever. They
Mm-hmm.
passed away with our grandparents and all
Mm-hmm.
that, great grandparents and all that. So now it's
Mm-hmm.
time for their kids to change the law because they grew up with the hip hop culture and they may like it, so that they gonna push for something different and doors may start opening up. You just never know, man.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
That's
one
real.
thing that I want to double back to that you just said, Hawk, was you said like there's not a lot of industry connects coming through San Diego, the Interscopes, the Capitals, the RCAs. These people are not coming to San Diego. It's funny that you say that because I literally was just in LA, BET Awards weekend, and I ran into a lot of music connects, man. And these
Hold
niggas,
on, no,
they,
bro. Before no, I said we
yeah,
don't have those buildings down here. Like we don't have an Interscope building, a Universal building. I know they
right.
probably come down here, right? They probably come down here, but we don't. I'm saying we don't have buildings like it's like we got banks. Like it's not
Mm-hmm.
a part of the culture. The end like their
Yeah.
downtown has record labels and
Yeah.
big
Mm-hmm.
TV
The
studios.
actual
The
industry. Yeah.
industry we don't got we
Yeah.
don't got that down here. But go ahead. That's what I was saying though. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, no, no. So the reason why I was saying that is because, so case in point, I'm gonna just speak on my situation, right? So
Okay.
I got down with Empire back in 2014. It's going on 10 years now. I've been with Empire for the distribution side.
Right.
Um, I have never ever met any A&Rs from Empire until I left San Diego and I stepped out of my city, and then I ran into the head A&R of the entire company for Empire in LA like 4 weeks ago. And I'm chopping it up with him, like we chopping it up right now. And that nigga's like, man, I'm like, yeah, I'm from Dago, whatever. We got a vibrant music scene. He like, nigga, hit me up. I want to come down to Dago and put me on some new talent. We need to chop it up. Let's stay in contact. Let's keep an open line of communication because Empire was looking for new artists. They're looking for the new Lil Russell. They're looking for the new wave. You feel me? So uh, it's just about
Yeah.
making them connections and establishing them relationships. But that's never gonna happen until niggas start getting out of their comfort zone. Because I would have never made that connect that I had. I've been with Empire for 10 years. Never could get anybody from the A&R department to even fuck with me. And it wasn't because my music wasn't good, it's because I didn't have the numbers backing me. But when I actually did meet bro in person and he actually listened to my music, he like, damn nigga, that shit is actually kind of hard. You know what? I'm interested in coming down to Dago and using some of these resources that are available to us in some of these other places and bringing them down to the town. You know what I mean? So
Now,
we need to
how long you been
establish.
gone? How long
So
you been gone?
I just left a year ago. I was just living in Dago like shit. Last August I was in Dago. You feel me? Living. I stayed out there probably about like a year and a half before I left this time. So I
And
literally
then,
was just yeah.
and then you went out there and boom. You plugged up with the big A&R that you want to meet up Empire, and
Yeah,
now he like
yeah, yeah.
what's going on with Dago? But look now look at this. This is the point I
Mm-hmm,
want to make. Look at the
mm-hmm.
timing though, right? Look at the
Right.
energy that's going on with Dago right now. Just pay attention to the energy, right? We know
Yeah.
the energy of everybody. Like yeah, man, we can feel it. You can feel it. We don't lie about it. We can't lie about what we can feel it. We know something good's going on. We can feel
Mm-hmm,
it, right? And then look
mm-hmm,
how things work. You go and just which a couple of weeks ago, and the A&R
mm-hmm.
from Empire like, yeah, I want to see what's up with Dago. I want to, because guess what? Things is changing. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Yeah.
Things are changing. Eyes of people is looking. The energy. Look, my dad always told me, son, everybody get their turn.
Right.
Everybody
Right.
get their turn. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a firm believer in that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get their
Right.
turn. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You could have been balling back in the day and have money and all that, and you had a turn there where you lived the life that you know what I mean, could or you ain't had it yet and it's coming. You know what I mean? But your balling to somebody may be somebody's balling may be being able to go eat out every day, and that's they
Mm-hmm.
Right.
balling. Your ball, we
Mm-hmm.
got different ballings. Everybody got different ballings. So you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
In our own being, in our own worlds, we all get our turn. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yep.
We all
Absolutely.
get
I
our
agree with that
turn.
too. But I will say this too, man. Like you gotta force these motherfuckers. Ain't nobody giving us nothing. You know what I'm saying? Niggas
Hell
gotta
nah.
niggas gotta go get that ball and score the touchdown and bring it home and celebrate with the home team and
Hell
break bread,
yeah.
man. I feel like there's a lot of artists from the town. I ain't gonna name no names, but it's a lot of niggas that get some type of commercial success. You know what I mean? And when they do have the eyes on them, you know what I'm saying? When they do got the spotlight on them, they don't wanna share the rock. It's like, nah, nigga, like, yeah, I got motion right now, but nigga, I don't want to put niggas on from the town. I don't want to collab with niggas. Nah, my fee is this. Nigga, nah,
Yeah.
I need 15
Hey,
bands for a verse. You know, nigga,
hey,
what?
hey.
Off of one song. You know what I'm saying? So niggas got to
15
collab, bro.
bands. Yes. Hey, whoever told you that, the cold motherfucker. I know you ain't gonna say their name right now, but somebody must have been like, hey, yeah, I got you though, yeah. Like 50, like, yeah, okay, for real, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, see, look, now, okay, look. Okay, now here go both ways to look at it, right?
Right.
And I mean, 'cause like I said, I don't know where they coming from, right? What if they did some things that you would never do in your life to get in that position, and when you ask them for a verse, they're like, you know what the fuck I did to get here? You
I
know what
feel
I
you.
did that you don't know to
Yeah.
get here? You think I'm gonna
Yeah.
give you a verse? Nah, nigga, you
Mm-hmm.
gotta give me 15 bands for that, right? Or that could not be the reason. That they could just be like, my ego's big, I don't wanna fuck with you, fuck you, I'm doing my own thing. And nothing
Right.
happened like that. It could be that too. So like when I say
Yeah.
that, I say it's that you look at both sides of it, we just never know. But at the end of
Mm-hmm.
the day, guess what? It ain't gonna stop what you finna do what you got going on.
Oh, for
Cause
sure.
then
For
you
sure.
may end up in a position they're gonna be like, "Hey, young pro, what's up?" Da, 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 da. It's gonna come right back to you, and then you can
Oh
either
yeah.
charge them, you can or you can say, "Look, yeah, I got you, homie, don't trip, come on," and then go diamond with their ass, and then show
Mm-hmm.
them how
Nah.
to and change them, and now they
Mm-hmm.
you show them how they supposed to be.
Right.
Lead
No,
by lead by
absolutely.
example. Lead by example.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with that 110%, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I see niggas from other cities collabing with other artists that's up and coming from their cities. And sometimes it be on the strength of I give you a verse because, bro, you from the same part of town I'm from. or you from the same city I'm from, fucking come on, nigga, this running. You feel me? I feel like I just want to see more of that from your town,
Hell
bro.
yeah, hell
I just
yeah.
want to
Now
see more of that. You know what I'm
and it
saying?
all depends on who's who and what's what, and sometimes
Oh,
how
for
you
sure.
feeling that day. Depending on how you
Oh
feeling
yeah,
that day, you may call a motherfucker the wrong time and wrong day. Then you may
yeah,
catch them another time. They be like, man, I got you, man. I was just, I
yeah,
had a hard time. You just never know. But I be the
yeah.
same way. Like fuck that. Look out for a nigga. But then you gotta, go back in and self reflect and think
Mm-hmm.
about both sides of the shit and try to, because you want to be right about the situation. You don't want to be wrong about it. And
Mm-hmm.
like I said, you got to stand on what's right. If you can stand on what's right, you can smash their ass if you're right.
That's right.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no,
Right.
no, that's real shit, bro. I agree with what y'all saying, and I feel like conversations like this and platforms like what Boogie is creating with the Let's Chop It Up. This is the type of conversations that San Diego needs, man. These are the platforms that we need. These are the voices that need to be heard, so that we can make the changes that need to be made, so we can get in these rooms and get in these positions that we need to be getting in. You know what I'm saying? My life changed, man, when I picked up that camera, and I'll tell you why. Because it's doors that I could walk through as a cameraman and rooms that I can get in as a cameraman that I can never get in as a rapper. Now, as
Right.
a prime example, right? So I'm in LA. I'm at Hit Boy Studio, right? We in
Yeah,
LA. We at Hit Boy Studio. Niggas has got sessions going on. It's gold, platinum
yeah,
plaques all on the walls. We in the spots where niggas is picking up in LA, right? Okay,
yeah.
boom. I'm in there. You feel me? I'm in there just as a fly on the wall, bro. I'm a cameraman, whatever. I'm not even here on no rap shit, right? The engineer, this nigga was like, man, I just drove 4 hours. I'm running two sessions. I'm tired as fuck. The artist is like, man, I need to finish this song. The engineer like, man, I'm tired, bro. I don't want to do this. My nigga look at me like, hey, bro, can you handle the rest of the session? Fucking right, I can handle the rest of the session. Let me hop in, nigga. Yeah, let me drive the boat, nigga. I hop in here, boom, knock the session out. After the session's done, niggas just smoking, sitting around. It's a little bit of waste of time. I'm like, hey, you know what? I make beats. Oh, you make beats, homie? Yeah. Matter of fact, let me play you some. All right, bet. Slap that right now. Boom. And now I'm playing my beats in Hit Boy Studio. Niggas is vibing to my shit like, damn, okay, that'd be kind of hard. What's your email, nigga? Let me send it to you. You feel me?
Hey, on
You know
point.
what
You
I'm
know
saying?
why? Because hey, positioning.
Yep.
90% is positioning as well. You know what I mean? That's like females going to get money. If if they in the right place around the right people in the right time, you don't get some money. You in the right place, positioning yourself, being out there in the right
Right.
position, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and being flexible, man. You gotta be able to evolve, man, and roll with the punches, homie. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of
Man,
niggas is
yeah.
like I'll catch the point. Like me and you, I don't think we even met face to face in person, but I've been hearing about you a lot, my nigga. I know
Vice
you got the
versa, vice
studio.
versa.
Yeah, I know you got the studio. You do your shit. You do so many things outside of just rapping. So I know for a
Man,
fact you know exactly what I'm talking about, and I know that it's just been opportunities and things that have come your way for your career that have elevated you because you're not just a rapper. You're not just a
most
nigga that just
definitely.
just rapping. Nah, you do all kinds of different shit. And I feel like more Dago niggas need to adapt that mind frame as well. Like, you know what? All right, cool. Yeah, I do rap, but you know what? I might have a position that might not be a rapper's position, but it'll put me in those doors. It'll put me in these areas. I just had a studio session like 2 nights ago. We over here in Houston. It's a studio. I get to call, hey man, it's a cameraman shit. Come pull up. All right, I'll come through. Same shit happened. I go over there. One of the artists that I'm filming, he got a song that he just did with Rob 49. You feel me?
Yeah,
Rob 49 is big. He blowing up all over the place right now. That nigga's hot. He platinum, got all kind of shit going on. All right, boom. Now I'm in the room with these niggas. And I'm same situation. Oh, we make beats. Yeah, I'm checking you out. Boom. Next thing you know, now I'm collaborating with these niggas. I'm meeting with the head A&Rs for Cash Money Records, Fee Banks, all kinds of niggas. You feel me? And these is
the
all.
network.
You
Hey, the
feel me? And
network, man,
In the
that
right
network
place
is
at the right
all
time too.
right time, and it's all about that network. And then it's about, who you are when you network with these people as a person, you know what I mean? And
right,
that you run across the gatekeepers, which they call them the gatekeepers. The gatekeepers let you in, they fuck with you on your relationship, and you start getting up in there, man. They let you into they secret congregations and shit, you know what I'm saying?
exactly,
And
exactly, man.
the industry is a whole bunch of secret congregations, a bunch of mini camps and camps
Hmm.
all over the whole industry. You just got to
Yeah,
get in and deal with them and see how you can maneuver and mesh with them. You know what I'm saying? You
yeah.
know,
You
Right.
know what's funny too is the industry is small, bro. You feel me? The top
yeah,
niggas in Houston is fucking with the top niggas in LA. They fucking with the top niggas in Atlanta. They fucking with the top niggas in New York. You know what I'm saying? So you get plugged in with the right person, man. Next thing you know, you got the keys to all the doors that you're trying to walk through. You know what I'm
That's
yeah,
saying?
right.
So yeah, you
yeah,
know what I mean? I
exactly,
just I see it
exactly right.
firsthand, man. You know what I'm saying? From stepping outside the comfort zone and being humble, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. One of my manager asked me the other day. He was like, "Hey, bro, do it bother you when I introduce you into these rooms as a cameraman?" I said, hell no, my nigga, because I'm not just a cameraman. You feel me? He's like, it don't bother you when you sitting around here and you around some niggas that's rapping. They didn't even go as hard as you, my nigga.
Right.
I'm not tripping off it. You feel me? Because like you said before, man, my eyes is on my paper, on my journey. When it's my turn, it's my time. When I get the ball, nigga, we dunking this motherfucker, and I'm gonna bring it back home to the town. You feel me? Because I
Are
look
you
for a
trying to
hat.
get results? You trying to get results. You ain't tripping how you get them. You want a certain outcome. You want results. So you gonna do what you got to do to get those results.
Man,
That's what it's
Tupac
about.
started off as a background dancer. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah. You
Kendrick
gonna try
Lamar
to get
started
the
off as a
results.
cameraman for J Rock.
Uh,
You know what I'm saying?
And a
And
roadie,
like,
and a roadie.
You
yeah,
Yeah,
paying,
bro.
yeah,
well,
you
that was
paying your
called back
dues.
then. It was called paying your dues, exactly. And that's one
Yeah.
of the hot topic questions we had on the other show, and about gatekeepers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
But
wow.
before we go on the third last topic, man, I see our keys blowing up the comments. He said, I stayed on my record, when I win, we win. No ball hog. And that's,
Right. Most definitely.
Cove has one of my shirts, our keys, and it says, when I come up, we come up. And then he said, my life changed when I performed I Love San Diego on Fox News for the San Diego Padres. Yeah, I seen that. And you've been doing your thing, Arkeys. Been doing your thing.
Mm-hmm. No, that's
Before
real
we
shit,
get to
man.
this last statement, though, this last topic, I got to bring somebody on real quick, man. I got to bring somebody on.
Okay.
9 Kill in the house.
9 kill 'em.
There
What's
goes
up, Jay?
City rapping. What's happening with the loved ones, man?
9
What's
kill
up,
'em. What's
Jay?
up with it, man?
What it do, Hog?
Come on, man.
Hey, look,
My
man, I'm up in
partner,
this
man.
vibe. I'm up in this motherfucking vibe, and I like everything y'all talking about. But I'm gonna say it like this and stand on business. All the shit niggas saying with the support, 9 Kill Radio, homie. And I'm gonna say it and stand on it. The urban
9
community of
kill.
us. This is why I love LA. LA niggas is taking the stance of pushing they urban shit. This is why I don't get with Dago babies and all that. We come from the same shit like them. Same street, same politics, just different city for us. How our city is aggressive with not allowing what they city allow. But far as the unity that can be created, why niggas don't get that love? Street niggas is doing it in LA. We doing it out
Right.
here, but they feel like we got to go to LA to get love. We don't got to go to LA to do us.
Mm-mm.
I don't
Hell
feel like we
nah.
got to go to LA to do us at all. To go network
No.
to different cities. LA ain't even that. Niggas don't talk about Atlanta. Atlanta that's where the music scene been at for like the past 10 years. West Coast niggas, we got it, but LA ain't everything for Dago. I don't even recommend for Dago niggas to go to LA. For what? To be extorted? Niggas be telling you got to tap in for this and that. Nah, homie, they got certain business
But
routes up there. I get it. But even the niggas we got from Dago, Big Reese and producers and shit that been fucking around over the years, niggas don't fuck with them.
it's about who you go through too. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Yeah.
need to go through the right channels. You know what I'm saying? You need to go
I mean,
to
look,
the
one thing
top
I
of the
will,
tree and get plugged in.
yeah, I hear what you saying on that, but like I said, man, I fuck with a lot of business folks too, and what's shady, niggas worry so much about the about the white motherfuckers, but they don't know it's niggas getting in the same position as the white gatekeepers and redoing that shit to their black community. It's a game, homie. A lot of niggas really ain't getting on, they getting used and abused. Oh yeah, you can rep this label, but is that nigga really signed? Buck ass 360 deals and all. A lot of niggas be
Get
fooled
that
by
nigga a
this
chain
shit
and that's
and
it.
they ain't really paying attention to what's going on. I mean, so a lot of that shit, like,
Yeah.
go do this, go do that. If it don't make sense for us, for your career, I'm not about to sit up here and say niggas need to be going to all these cities. Because a lot of shit you being extorted, homie. You being used and abused. Niggas don't even be on these labels. They just got a chain and niggas said, go ahead, you can rep my label. When you
Yeah,
tap in and really know
it's a lot of
inside
going
niggas,
on.
it's way deeper than what niggas know.
Mm-hmm. No, it really is. It's a
And
lot
I
of
know street
politics going
niggas
on
from
behind the
Texas,
scenes for sure.
everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
Well, so
So
that, but that, that,
let
but
me
that's
ask you this.
why.
Let me ask you
But
this,
but the,
Nine Kill.
but what you're saying is exactly right. But 9 kill. What you're saying is exactly right, right? But that's the reason why niggas is going somewhere else, because of the higher ups don't want it here. See, so we're not battling. We're really not battling against low level people. It's people that run this city and they want a certain way. That's why I said that's why they smash everything we do. They don't want us together functioning, throwing events and you know what I mean, or getting together, collaborating and coming together. They don't want that. That's why they make it hard by the police is the gang injunction. Look, so now two dudes can't hang out together, right? You can't be in a group or hang with your homies. Let's stop them from hanging out. Let's stop them from uniting. That's the plan. So that's why people is leaving and going somewhere else because they forcing you because they don't want the music culture here.
And be honest, that's a little bit of everywhere. That's a little bit everywhere because that's even like Fig Newton and all them niggas that come down here.
What you're saying is right though. That's what we're supposed to be doing. We should be able just to stay right here and do it right here and do it all right here. But like I say, we don't got an Interscope building down here. We don't got a Universal down here. We don't got the same stuff they got. We don't got all the tools to make that car go as far as industry wise. Now you got to remember like this. Look, people born in LA in certain industry, they got family members that be in Motown Records and all this. So it's different for them because it's different for them because so now they know how to move in the industry naturally. They got a natural go about themselves, how the industry works and how to entertain, how to be. So it seems it works different for them. We're out here, we may not have family members who was Motown their whole life and growing up going to studios as a kid. So we're behind as far as learning how the game works, learning how everything works.
You're right on that, but at the same time, they go also be trying to be that. Let me do it and beat around the niggas that's already done it. Because we got niggas like Cricket. We got niggas like, Steve Vicious, J.O., Jazz. There's all kind of niggas out here that don't work with industry niggas and all that. Even listen to this. Hold on. Niggas from New York in the 80s that was coming down here fucking with record labels that niggas don't even know San Diego had back in the days. We got a lot of connections that niggas don't speak on.
Yeah.
Because they don't know.
Max B don't man Diego. Max B, that whole shit was some shit. Them niggas
came down with sickness. They meant for sure.
The whole
shit.
Not even sickness.net. We talking about back to LOD days with the OGs. Niggas was doing roster, all kind of shit. Jazz music.
Pro was saying Max B. I was saying I was sickness.net. What Pro was talking about Max B. The Max B thing. Was sick. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. But no, I'm saying that who was cricking them. What label was Cricket them getting signed to, or who were they looking? Who was working with them? It was L.A. like Hammering and MC Hammering them and Death Row and all that. You know why? Because the scene is not us though. See, look, so don't look at it. We gotta go to war with the people that's higher up. Don't fight the people. Let's fight the other motherfuckers, the higher ups. So we gotta do things as far as being able to throw shows without having problems to bring the scene down here to let them know that we can do it. We gotta do things the way where we can throw these functions and they're successful. Where we can keep doing video shoots like we did and not one argument broke out.
And you know what I'm saying? That's where the promoters come in. This is why the business niggas tell me, 9Kill, you the perfect nigga for Dago. You're not an artist. You're not a producer. You're not none of that. A lot of niggas that want to be producers and artists want to be the nigga. Go right here. Hey, listen to this song. They don't want to hear that. I know real business niggas. They do not want to hear that. Everybody in Dago that's a rapper, that's a motherfucking this and that, want to be the promoter, want to be the interviewer. Nigga, what are you, an artist, or you want to do what I'm doing? Because to be honest, I'm the first nigga in Dago to ever put you like this. I done seen all kind of niggas. Oh man, I'm bringing Whoopty Whoop and Whoopty Wham together. First and foremost, nigga, when I tapped in with Downtown, they wasn't fucking with San Diego. I could have did House of Blues. I said fuck them and kept it urban because the way they was shitting on Dago. The same thing I did with West Coast Music Awards, nigga. They just now start fucking with Crimes and Black Mikey. That was the first motherfucker that ever got nominated. Everybody running around here, oh, look at me. Come on, stop it, nigga. That's the problem right there. When somebody be applying pressure, the next nigga want to go do what somebody doing instead of working together and we breaking the motherfucking unity.
Okay, so guess where that starts? That starts with coming with a plan. That starts with sitting down, niggas sitting down and coming with a plan. You know what I mean? Coming up with a plan, a game plan to build the house, right? Or the blueprint to build the house.
Apply that pressure to San Diego Music Awards, nigga. That's the pressure. I'm putting behind an artist. Look, and I know I fucks with them. I submit Dago music every year, homie. This is why they starting to fuck with the hip hop. I'm up in there. Look, trust me, this is facts. You can't lie about receipts. Niggas can go up in them emails for his business. 9Kill been on their ass since 2012. Why the fuck y'all don't fuck with the city? They gonna be talking about all this LA shit. Our big platform for Dago is San Diego Music Awards, believe it or not.
Right.
And who just now start fucking with Dago? 2020. It's 2024, homie. I've been applying this pressure. I know what route we got to take. Dago artists got to get behind each other. One of y'all drop right now. The problem with Dago, nigga mad because it ain't him. Oh, man, yeah, he cool, you know, but he say your homeboy, but he really ain't supporting the record. Dago be hating like a motherfucker. And it really be the artists. It be the artists doing that. And they blame everybody else. So-and-so. It's not, it's the artists that be hating, nigga.
But guess what? That's why I said right now is the game is so independent, right? So the artist don't let the artists be the promoters.
Not all. That's why I put it to the city. I'm glad you said that.
That's what I'm saying. So we need more team. That's why I was saying earlier we need more team. The artist needs promoters. They need a publicist. They need road managers because the artist just let the artist be the damn artist. They're not the promoter is not biased. 9Kill. That's what I said. 9Kill is not. He's not a rapper. He's fair with everyone. He plays all cultures. All neighborhood. All Dago. He's all Dago. Right.
And that's coming from the business people in LA and all that. They say the shit you doing right now with Dago don't even know. Shog OG. All the niggas from Dago, from LA that even network with us, homie, they all tap in on 9Kill and say, homie, the shit you is what Dago need. And I'm telling you, the more I stay down for this shit, y'all gonna get y'all love because y'all got the substance. Ain't nobody out here breaking that shit down.
But look,
and then what the problem is, niggas is scared.
So look, now we got to start building. You got to build a 9Kill promo team or more. You got to train people who are like you, or find somebody and train them how to do what you do to make you so you can have a stronger team. By yourself is a lot. You're doing it by yourself. You need more soldiers. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna push the same way you're gonna push, and then that's gonna make us stronger as a unit in Dago because we got more 9Kills doing this job. You feel me?
And that's what a nigga been on. That's why I fuck with Boogie. That's why I fuck with everybody that we got. Mama Sherry E. I'm telling you like this. Even some of the people that niggas know that really the ones pushing for us, I fucks with all of them. I make sure I tap in with their platform. I fucks with all of them before we be a family. Everybody got their own, like they say, homie, we all great in one way, but nigga, together we stronger. You know what I'm saying? So if this motherfucker got the cameraman, this dude's an editor, this dude got a bag, this motherfucker got positions over here. If we all put that shit together, that's our Dago squad.
That's the record label. That's exactly what I'm on. That's the record label. That's the record label right there. That's what I was saying earlier about the machine. You know what I'm saying? 9Kill's gonna have all the promoters do whoopty whoop and whatnot. Tre Boogie, you're gonna take these dudes over here and set all the interviews up for them while 9Kill is getting all the records to the DJs and all that stuff and going around getting this video promoted everywhere. And he doing all that work. The artists, we in the studio making nothing but fire for y'all to promote and push. You know what I'm saying? And we just
and then like you said, piggybacking on that, also being able in our positions, helping y'all come together that don't know each other but strong enough to network, homie. And that's my biggest push right now in Dago, getting all the hidden talent from every hood and bringing y'all niggas together because it is important. That's the important shit. I'm not talking about the super gangbangers. I'm talking about the niggas from streets, urban street music. I mean, from the communities that got good music, though. And then the city would love. Niggas be speaking on the low. Hey, man, I want to see so-and-so and them, collab. But if we brought that shit to light and had the support behind it, I'm telling you, that's the shit that's going to have the city booming. That's why I love what we was doing out there this weekend. Even though, like I told niggas, it wasn't just no East Side shit. That was Dago shit. That just like Dago was for us. Point blank.
Come on. Look, hey, you was there in the proof. Like, what? Come on, man.
Come on, man. That's for us, homie. I seen a little bit of the brown pie, seen a little bit of the crisp. And like I told him, from the Bam to Encanto, that was a beautiful thing to see in our city, homie.
Man.
On everything. It was a lot of sets that niggas don't need. It's not going to get the love that it deserved, but it's a lot of niggas that was on that blacktop they would never see come together, homie. That was lovely to see as a native, nigga. That was lovely. I love you niggas for that.
Man, hey, I appreciate you for coming, man. Love you too, man. Most definitely, man. I'm telling you, look, I was gonna tell him I don't want to do 9Kill's job. I don't want to promote and be a DJ. I want to produce and make great songs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let 9Kill do all the promotion and all that stuff. Like I say, create a team, man. We all work as a team and a system and a unit. You know what I mean?
You brought up a good point
It's
though.
gonna
And one
happen. We're gonna
and
score touchdowns.
this one thing I want to say about the town too is I feel like the people that's behind the scenes need to do better business, bro, because it should not be that hard to get a song mixed and mastered. It should not be that hard to get good graphic design. It should not be that hard to get a good A&R. Sometimes niggas have the money to spend. Sometimes niggas is like, all right, I want to get some work done, right? I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes when I be in the town and I'm trying to get something done, it takes way longer than it takes in other cities. It's like, damn, nigga, why is it so difficult to get some of this basic artist shit done? And I got
The
the money
bias
to pay
hate.
for it. You know what I'm
The
saying?
bias
Like,
hate. You doing your part. It's just motherfuckers bias and hating.
it's a lot of that going on where it's like, damn, nigga, like this nigga, I got the money, it ain't even about the money, nigga. I don't want no free shit. I'm paying you for the services, right? But you niggas, a lot of niggas got to get more professional and start taking it more serious and really
The
operate.
business part. I'm glad you said that part because I
Yeah,
pressed that
bro.
on that. I love the town, but our business in the
It's
music lane is
it
fucked up.
fucking sucks, my nigga. It
It's
sucks,
fucked up.
bro, because especially
There's no lie to that. That's why I tell
and
Dago babies, as us, we can't be mad when the out of towners kind of laugh at us on our business rank. That's
Hey,
something we
well,
should
check
take
this
with
out.
pride, nigga, and run with it.
Hey, I got
Because
the
some
plug.
things we
Hey,
are
look.
behind on, nigga, with that.
I
But nigga,
just
for I feel like we make good music. The business shit, you damn right, it's fucked up out here.
Hey,
niggas got to
tap in
tighten
with
up
me.
on that
Hey, I got
shit.
the plug for all the artists to get all their paperwork done the right way. Your mechanical royalties, all I got the plug. Listen, I just got mine done, so I got the plug. I'm lacing whoever want to get it. I got the plug for all that to get all your paperwork done the right way, so you can take care of your families. Everything is set up right where you're getting all your points. And everything you need, man, they're gonna set you up all the way right. And I'm doing it myself. I'm standing on it because they got me right. You
And
feel
I'm gonna
me?
Hey,
piggyback.
I'm gonna get
I'm
with
gonna
you. Oh, for
piggyback
sure,
on
I'm gonna
that
get
too.
with you, bro.
Now
I'm
go
gonna get
ahead,
with you,
G.
Hold
Go
up.
bro.
ahead. Go ahead.
Hey, the
Nah,
only reason
I'm
I
gonna
ain't
tell you.
saying their only reason I ain't saying their name right now is because they be overloaded with work. So they was like, don't put us out there right now like that because we getting so much work we can't. You know what I mean? So they're setting up a system to where they hire more people to work with them because they overloaded. So I'm gonna start promoting their name in a little bit because I'm working with them. So, but
Hmm.
hit me off of this and I'm gonna plug everybody up with it to offer this until I can promote their
Yeah,
name. Until they give me
yeah,
permission for that.
yep.
Bet.
And one thing too, man, is no, go ahead, buddy, go ahead.
No. I'm just gonna say, we at that time. So everyone, go ahead. Young Pro first. Go ahead and say what you was gonna say, and then let them know how to follow you and find you. And
Yeah,
we'll be back Thursday.
yeah,
Chopping it up. So
yep,
make sure
yes,
y'all
sir.
tune in and tap in for that too.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Definitely.
closing things I was just gonna say, man, is man, hey, I really love this Dago shit, man. It's so many talented artists that I know personally, man, or worked with behind the scenes or heard of or just niggas that I'm watching with the movement, bro. I could name drop a bunch of them. I ain't gonna do it. It's too many. But I really love this talent shit. I really love this Dago shit. I'm pushing forward, man, and I'm just glad to be a part of this conversation and these platforms that niggas need to get on and open these doors that we need to walk through, man. So salute to everybody on the podcast and shit, man. I just dropped my new single, man. It's called The Separation. You know what I'm saying? It's out on all streaming platforms, man. Make sure y'all tap in with me. Follow me on Instagram at Young Pro SSMG on everything. Instagram, YouTube, nigga, everything, man. Y'all need beats, mixing, studio time, whatever, man. Tap in, hit my line, man. I'm here to work with y'all, man. So salute.
Most
And see
definitely.
y'all.
And that's love.
And let them know. And see y'all Thursday, man.
Oh, we on
Thursday
Thursday.
Chop it
for
up.
sure.
Thursday,
Hey,
we back chopping it up, man.
much
Huh?
love to the folks, man. I appreciate everybody for tapping in. You know what I'm saying? Tre Boogie for tapping 9Q Radio in. Nigga, I just wanted to show my
Man,
love to the fellas. And I'm gonna end it
that's
on
an
this,
open
man.
invite. That's an open invite. You already
I'm
know.
gonna end it on this before I get on this 9Q Radio all day go mix for the day. We gotta apply the pressure, man. I said that some cold shit was said at the Gladiator Boxing Gym event with Mr. Trav and OG lady from the Black Panther said a lot of times we get on platforms and we be in front of each other and we talk about this good shit, but then when we leave, we don't apply that pressure on that, right? So I'm gonna challenge all fellas up in here, homie. We gotta all network with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Fuck the
for
past,
sure.
nigga, it's the present. You know what I'm saying? We a squad. We all got the same mindset up in here right now. Probably ain't realizing it, but us four, nigga, is a start because I'm pretty sure all four of us know some strong motherfuckers we could bring to the table. With that mindset, nigga, we gonna
Facts,
win as Dago. Period, point blank.
Most
facts,
definitely.
facts,
That's what I've been.
facts.
Hey, that's what I've been saying the whole time. That's what I
Straight
was
up,
saying the whole
that's
time.
why I hear you, man. We got to talk to him.
Hey,
Nigga, come
that's
on,
the
man.
team.
Talk to the village.
It's creating a team, making teamwork. You know what I mean? Putting a
Yes,
team
sir.
together, everybody playing a certain position. What I've been saying the whole time. So most definitely, man, we're gonna do it for sure. So as soon as we get off of here, we're gonna set up days and start having meetings and things like that, and keeping this ball rolling, keeping this thing lit while it's going. You know what I'm saying? We got to take advantage of the situation. And
That's right.
well, with
Yes,
that
sir.
being said, man, I'm Boss Man Hogg. You know what I'm saying? Boss Man Hogg on all platforms. BossManHogg. Album out right now. You know what I mean? Everywhere. So yeah, go tap in, man. Follow me. Just like Dago video just shot. It's about to drop within a week or so. So you know what I mean? The town, let's go. Dago, let's go. Stand all the way up for it. You know what I mean? Rep forward, push forward, and mean it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, go somewhere else. Period.
Right.
That part, man.
Get going.
That part.
Yeah.
And you know, I appreciate everybody on Facebook and Instagram. And shoot, I appreciate y'all brothers because you know, booking shows ain't easy. You know what I mean? And I love that I could call folks, reach out to folks, and they be like, "Yeah, we got you, Boogie." So I always appreciate that. You know what I mean? You know,
Most definitely.
you got that's just love. That's just love, man. And
I appreciate you for having us, man. Appreciate you for having us,
we appreciate Boogie for sure, man, and get that health right, man. We love you.
Man.
Prayers up, homie. Fuck cancer.
Yeah.
And you know, before I go, young pro, me and you don't really, we don't rock. I don't got nothing against you. We don't rock with each other, but we're gonna start from this day on, homie. Just know that. You be getting the Kaiser lines here.
Yeah, man. Likewise, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all about networking. You know what I'm saying? I'll be in and out the town. You feel me? I'll be hearing your name, my nigga. I'm sure you done heard mine. You feel me? So,
come on. That's why I said we're gonna do it. We're gonna stop all the. You know, we don't know each other personally, but we're gonna connect today, homie.
Yeah, it's absolutely, man. Shit, for a reason, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, nigga, I ain't got nothing but love for my brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? We all, at the end of the day, man, we all black men trying to live and succeed, man, and find our way in this world through this music. You feel me? So anything, any resource that I got, like I said, man, I'm a dago nigga, but I don't live in the town right now. So I got my hands in a lot of shit that might not necessarily be coming through the city. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna take that shit and I'm gonna bring it back home and vice versa, man. I'm pretty sure everybody on the platform on the screen got plugs and shit. So if I take my plugs with your plugs and his plugs, man, next thing you know, shit, we both throwing around this motherfucker, man. I'm with
That's
it.
why. Let's go, Dago.
Let's come on, man. Come on, man. Let's make this shit happen. For real, for real, for real.
Yes, sir.
Hey, and there it is. If y'all following and y'all tapped in, you know I got Young Pro this Thursday at 6:30 p.m. PST. You know, we tried it before and we had technical difficulties during the interview, so you know it's only right to run it back. Boss Hogg will be getting interviewed soon. We're gonna plug that up too.
For sure. Come on, man. You already know. Hey, man, I am serious. I'm telling you, I don't be just talking. I be serious about it. So we're gonna have to put these plays together. You know what I'm saying? And really make it happen. The network is the most important thing. It's the most important thing. Making sure our business right and our network is tight, and we'll be all right.
There it is.
That part, man.
Facts.
Yeah.
So, hey, I appreciate y'all on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all Thursday. It's your big homies,
all right, homie. So, man, hey, y'all have a blessed evening, man.
Well,
hey, pro, tap in with me. Hey, get my line, Trey. Get my line. Or whatever.
Yeah,
you know, let's tap in.
Hogg, I know I got you on Facebook and shit. 9 kill, bro. I'm gonna add you and shoot you a DM, man. We'll chop it up, my niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, for sure.
Okay.
All
right, fella. Y'all take it easy.
All right.
Be safe out here.
One.
Yep, you too.
F&G shit. Shout
big homie, Tre Boogie.
We slide. Sliding in the rentals, trying to run the milli up. In the southeast, Tre Boogie been a plug. Rubber bands on the blues, hella panoramic views. If you get into it with the squad, you can never lose. It's on the flow like Yellow Rider. I got your vibe on her toes like nail polish. In the city, we get respected from everybody. You about to pull up on Tre Boogie, now let's chop it. If you talking about the game, let's chop it up. If you talking about the hustle, let's chop it up. If you talking about the grind, let's chop it up. Talking about some fly vibes, baby, let's chop it up. If you talking talking about the game, let's chop it up. If you talking about the hustle, let's chop it up. If you talking about the grind, let's chop it up. Talking about some fly vibes, baby, let's chop it up. Let's chop it up. Got a wet, it's not a cut. Ain't worried about what nobody else got, cause I got enough. Me and Tre Boogie locked in, he threw a lob, I dunk. Heard the beat and sauced it up, can't nobody go hard as us. If you talking about the game, let's chop it up. If you talking about the hustle, let's chop it up. If you talking about the grind, let's chop it up. Talking about some fly vibes, baby, let's chop it up. If you talking about the game, let's chop it up. If you talking about the hustle, let's chop it up. If you talking about the grind, let's chop it up. Talking about some fly vibes, baby, let's chop it up.